Hello everyone, this is MD Starcraft. I do not have a degree in Starcraft. The MD stands for Maryland, one of my favorite states. And today we have a Starcraft 2 replay for you between QXE spawning as the red Terran on the top right side of the map, xel'naga caverns, and his opponent, Murder, spawning as the blue Terran on the bottom left side of the map, xel'naga caverns. So Terran versus Terran on xel'naga caverns. Murder and QXE, both very good players. Professional level players, each of them, I think. And we have Terran versus Terran on this map. This map, very big. We do have 5 bases available for each player with 1 gold in the middle next to xel'naga watchtowers. These expansions over here probably going to divide the map in half. QXE checking around just in case SCV tries to get into scout. Gonna not wall in because he's playing against Terran. Murder putting a supply depot in the mineral line. Very good thing to do to prevent the SCVs from getting around here, or any kind of Reapers or anything like that. But normally you don't see Reapers in Terran vs. Terran. Terran vs. Terran, all about the Vikings and tanks. You know what I'm talking about. You get 500 Vikings and 10 tanks, and see who can win, because if you can control the air with Vikings, your tanks can see the other guy's tanks, and he can't see you, so you can shoot him. That's how this thing works, if you're ever wondering what that's like. But we have recently seen some different play with Thors and Marauders and stuff like that, maybe a Banshee or two in Terran vs. Terran. So while Tank Viking is the historically, you know, prominent way to play, there are different avenues for you to go in. Maybe we'll even see like battle cruisers or nukes or something, who knows. Both these players very good. Here we go, getting it off very standard beginning now. I think both players threw down like a Rax on 12. And look at that, the exact same stuff being built for each players. So the mirror matchup in the beginning is one of the most boring things ever. These SCVs just going to drill away at each other. QXE's SCV coming out victorious, going to chase that stupid little Murder SCV away. This guy going back to his mineral line. Rax about to finish for both players. Refinery's just done, so they will start gathering gas. And we're going to see the orbital command. Murder got his a little fast. And QXE not really going to matter. Marines also coming out. Exact same build order. QXE finally putting some guys on gas. So here we go. It is going to be interesting to see how they're going to use this split kind of into 2 pathways in the middle with this giant gaping chasm to move their forces around. Because if they keep them all in one bunch of troops like over here, the other player might be able to sneak by here with some fast units like Hellions or Reapers, do some economic damage. So it is going to be interesting to see how the players arrange their siege tanks, or if they decide to go something like Marauder or Bioball, something like that, how they do position their forces. So on this map there are several avenues of attack. I mean, you can come here behind this base, you can go here behind this watchtower, this side of the watchtower, each side. And we have a Reaper coming out for Murder, so he is going to do a Reaper. Maybe it's just going to be for scouting purposes. Maybe he's going to go and like put it up on this high ground to secure the watchtower or something like that. It is very interesting to see a Reaper coming out right now. He's turned on a bunker to his entrance. Very unique play here. QXE doing the more standard thing, getting his factory after the Rax, his orbital command. Wonder what Murder's going to do. He is throwing down his factory now, but this Reaper, very strange choice to get. Want to see what this guy does. Going to just watch this little Reaper go across the map with his jetpack. Ooh, where's he going? He's got his rallies queued everywhere. He's going to be jumping around just for a little bit. Neither player deciding. Ooh, QXE throwing down his expansion first. Right as I was about to say, neither player going to throw down expansion. QXE making me look like an idiot and throwing down his expansion. So QXE looking to probably secure his natural with a little 5 Marine Hellion push. Very common to see. By the time you pump out 5 Marines, you probably have a Hellion Murder. Going to finally get his Reaper up in the base. Going to get scouting information. Sees the factory go down. Is he going to pump out Hellion out? Reaper gets 1 SCV kill. 2 SCV kills? Yes, it is. He's going to lead these Marines on a wild goose chase. This SCV, though, in great position to block him. Can the Reaper get around? The Reaper can get around. Reaper is going to escape here, taking some damage. Is he going to go down? He is going to go down. Did get 2-3 kills, though, so maybe worth it. I don't know. We will see as time goes by. Nothing being built out of either factory yet, though. And here we have QXE throwing down good old-fashioned starport. So he's going to do the good old-fashioned Baractorport build, where you just take all the names of these 3 buildings that every Terran player gets, you cut them up and you stick them together, and you get the Baractorport, as I like to call it. We have Murder getting an engineering bay. So Murder, and also a Marauder and Stimpack, so Murder possibly going to be going Bioball. His starport is also flying down, being thrown down over here. It's kind of hidden. QXE expansion almost up, though. He does still have a lot of Marines out. Nothing else other than Marines. Getting a tech lab off his factory. This are probably going to see siege tanks. I mean, we might see Thors, but probably siege tanks. Murder now getting up on his Marauders. Also getting missile turrets. Very strange composition from Murder for Terran versus Terran. I mean, you really don't see this normally. QXE going to secure his natural. He's going to have that way before Murder does. And if Murder doesn't scout this with another Reaper or a comm set or something, he's going to fall far behind in the macro. And QXE should be able to take it then. But Murder is pumping out Marauder Marine. Very interesting call, I must say. And he's getting a Cloaked Banshee, too. So we're going to see a Banshee Marauder push, something like that, when Stim and Cloak finish, and he gets out 2 Banshees and a few Marauders. Be very interesting play. 2 units you normally don't see in Terran vs. Terran. Or at least not excessively. And QXC loading up his Marines now in a medevac. I'm going to drop them probably in to Murder's base. Maybe check these watchtowers, too, see if there's anything going on here. Yes, it looks like the rallies are queued up to drop into the base. Gonna get right in there, see if he can cause any havoc. We're throwing another rack, so he's probably gonna expand soon, because normally you can't support that many racks, unless if he is going Bioball. I'm gonna use this factory to scout or something. And here we have the medevac going to be coming along its way, building up energy as it moves out, and we have Viking tank going down for QXC. So QXC looking like he's gonna play standard Murder, doing something completely different, getting Banshees, Cloak, Marauder, Stim, Concussive Shells. He's getting all kinds of stuff that you'd see in different matchups. And here we go, the Marines are dropping. Murder should easily have enough to take care of this. Nice micro there from QXC, though, dropping guys, re-picking them up. That Marine, though, little misclick there from QXC. Loses 2 Marines, really doesn't cause any damage. And here's the Banshee from Murder coming in. QXC doesn't have any forces in the area, but this first Viking comes out, should be able to shoot it away. As Cloak is not done yet, the Banshee won't be able to hide from the Viking. Viking coming out now, gonna shoot down this poor Banshee. Run away, Banshee, run away. Banshee does get 1 kill, 2 kills. Nope, Banshee is going to go down, I think. Good micro here from QXC. Ooh, but Cloak just finishes in time for the Banshee to get in the back. There's a scan, though, so the Banshee's going to be taken down. We have Siege Tech going down for QXC. Murder getting 1 more Banshee out. Going to now go to Marauder, salvaging his bunker and throwing down his natural. So he is going to be a little behind in the expansion. And we have QXC getting a Raven now. Maybe he figures that if Murder does go Marauders, the Raven's point defense drone can counter their concussive shells, as it's called. Point defense drone just kind of shoots them with its little laser beam and negates them. This push coming at a pretty good time for Marauder. He's got a Banshee, a few Marines, Marauders, and QXC Siege Mode is not done yet, so we won't have sieged up tanks. Where is Siege Mode? Is it done yet? It's getting close, and Murder can get this push before that happens. He might be able to do a substantial amount of damage. Look, Banshee coming in first. These siege tanks are going to back up. They just have Siege Mode finished. They need to siege up really quickly right now. If they don't, they will have a much harder time dealing with this. SCV's coming off the line for QXC to deal with this. Is he going to be able to take down some Marauders? Looks like it. This medevac being able to heal, guys. These Marauders are going to go down. Murder doing pretty good damage with that push, and it is going to let him secure his natural, with QXC not really having that much to counterattack. Another Marauder coming in. He's so cool. He's going to die. Poor little Marauder. Nope. Oh, well. Murder smartly controlling that middle watchtower. SCV's transferring over there now. Missile turret's going up in the middle line. Pretty good call. We have QXC just continuing to pump tanks, Vikings, and SCVs, because what else do you need? Going with another Marine drop. Maybe we can see this one's more effective. And Murder sending out another Banshee. So we're seeing drops and Banshees just trying to harass people all over the place today. And was that a fusion core? Oh, it was a misclick. It was a starport. I thought we were going to see battlecruisers there for a second. That would have been so much fun, even though battlecruisers are terrible against Vikings. We do have another axe going down for QXC, so it looks like maybe he's going to be pumping some more ground troops out, maybe some Marauder or something like that. His Murder is sticking with the Marauder, a medevac, getting another starport and Marine, so he is going to be going mostly Bioball. Could be interesting to see how QXC does against that, seeing as not the standard play for Terran vs. Terran. And these Marines going to drop in, probably snipe out this SCV, building this starport. Maybe going to take out a tech lab, they stim up. Medevac flying around doing all kinds of cute little micro. These Marines are going to go down. This Marine probably going to go down. Loses 1 Marine. Marines really didn't do that much damage, but all these Marauders cannot shoot the medevac as it escapes.